Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Åshild, and today we're going to do my third update for my Pan Those Eyeshadows project. Again, I'm really excited. I have 5 eyeshadows at a time in this project, and I have managed to reach my goal on 2 of those eyeshadows for this update, which I'm really excited about. So we're just going to start with the first one, which is Wet n Wild's Nutty. That is what that one looks like. I have managed to use this 17 times throughout this project. I think I've used it 6 times this period of time. It wasn't my main focus this time around. I really wanted to reach my goal on some of the other shades instead. But yeah, I tried to incorporate this with some more spring-like shades. I will show you some looks that I did later on in the video, but I really enjoy this eyeshadow, and this will probably be my next main focus shade up until my next update. I'm happy about the progress, but you know, it's just a little dip into the eyeshadow still, but I will focus on it moving forward. So last time I realized that I had 2 purple eyeshadows from Inglot, and I knew that one wasn't really good anymore, and the other one was. So I had to figure that out pretty early on, and I realized that the matte shade was the one that I could continue to use in this project. That was really working well. I just felt like the last one was difficult to work with. It has lost its pigmentation and probably gone bad, but this was still going strong. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the progress. Oh, I don't know if I said, but I'm planning on hitting pan on Nutty. Whilst this one, my goal is to use it 30 times in this project, and so far I've used it 17. So I usually use it as an outer corner, like deepening the look kind of thing. Have I used it for anything else? Well, I've actually mixed it with some lighter base shades to use it in my crease, because I do feel like it's too dark to use on its own in my crease, but I did like it for that. I do also use it a tiny bit on the lower lash line on the outside. Yeah, and Nutty I've just used all over the place, but I do really love it as a lid color. Then we have my first shade that I have reached my goal on for this update, which is the Inglot Champagne shade. It's actually number 395. So this is what that one looks like. So I used this for exact amount of 30 times, 30 uses before I hit pan on this one. I will say I was really struggling with this one in the end, because I felt like the best way to use it was as an inner corner highlight, but every time I used this, my eyes got really irritated. So I feel like this might have gone bad. I'm not sure, but I'm really glad that I reached my goal and that I'm now able to roll it out from my project and not focus on it anymore. The next shade I managed to reach my goal with was the bronze eyeshadow from Inglot, number 606. This is what this one looks like. I don't know if you can see this, but it has this like ball in the middle where I focused my brush. Well, actually not my brush, my finger. I've been using my finger most times. And I'm just wondering, what is this? Is this like some weird bacteria thing? Is it oil from my finger? Is it what? Is it something bad? Should I just throw this out? Because yeah, it looks really weird. But I have managed to reach my goal. I've used it now 30 times altogether, and I've really enjoyed using this. This is a beautiful, beautiful shade. Yeah, but I really enjoyed incorporating this into my makeup looks, and I'm glad it was rolled into my project. Now I'm glad I can roll something else in and roll this one out. And lastly, we have the gold eyeshadow from Inglot number 155. That is what that one looks like. I have started to make a little dip there. I have used this 19 times so far in the project, and I don't have any problems with this. It's still really nice and pigmented. I love the exact like tone of the gold shade. It's hard to find the perfect gold, but I feel like this is the perfect gold shade. So yeah, it's really, really pretty. And I'm still gonna keep working on this one. So moving on to the looks that I've managed to do in this period of time. These are the eyeshadow palettes I used combined with this with these eyeshadows. The W7 My Atlantis. I just used a lot of those warm brown shades this time around. I also used a little bit of the purple. I'll show you. I did combine my Pastels palette from Beauty Bay with my Nutty shade from Wet n Wild. I really enjoy this one, especially for spring. And then I was also using the Milani Most Loved mattes. I was just kind of picking up those matte shades and combining it with the metallic shades that I had in my collection. I really like that. And then I was using the Colourpop You Had Me at Hello. Mainly, let's see, I used some of these matte browns right there, and I used this. I started using this one as an inner corner highlight once I was done with my Inglot one, just to have a nice inner corner highlight. Now I've started to do it with my actual highlighter that I use at the moment, which is from Makeup Academy. Have you guys heard of that brand lately? I feel like that was a very popular brand years ago. I don't really hear anything about them anymore, but yeah, anyways, let's see if I can find some of the looks that I did, and if I'm comfortable sharing those with you. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I can mention this look. It's kind of like the same that I'm doing today, just a little bit more dramatic. I was packing on those shadows a little bit more, using all 4 Inglot shades and the eyeliner, purple eyeliner from Linda Hallberg. I really like that look. Yeah, I did this eyeshadow look, very simple one. I used one of the matte shades from Milani in the crease, and then I did Nutty on the lid. I used my Teddy eyeliner from MAC, and I actually also mixed my Bella Pierre lipstick with my concealer and used that as a little bit of a lighter version of that lipstick on my lips. Yeah, here I'm using the purple shade from Inglot and the gold shade from Inglot, and then I did another yellow single eyeshadow that I have from Inglot. Just a pretty simple look, really. Yeah, here I was trying to be creative, and I did some pastels. I did the purple from Inglot, the Nutty eyeshadow on my lid, and then I tried to use a white eyeliner and then pack on some pastel, I think it was a lavender pastel shade on top of that as like a winged liner, white pastel winged liner. I didn't like that look at all. And that's why really I end up doing the same old boring eyeshadow looks that actually works. They work for my eyes. I feel like, why try to be super creative if I just end up using my time on something that doesn't work out for me? I don't know. Then I have my, I used a matte taupe from the W7 eyeshadow palette. I did Nutty on the lid. I did a pastel eyeliner from Beauty Bay, which is called I can't remember. It was like a minty color and a minty shade from the pastel palette, which was this one right here. Yeah, I like that. I thought this eyeshadow look was a little bit different and kind of fun. It was a little bit something else than what I usually do. So I had a warm, let's see if I can find it. I did this one in the crease, and then I did the one called Poseidon in the on the lid. Beautiful shade, purple shade. And then I did the bronze Inglot shade in the outer part of my eyelid. Yeah, so let's do the most fun part of this video, which is to roll in a new eyeshadow. 2 new eyeshadows actually. The champagne shade and the bronze shade are leaving the project, and now I'm going to use my Tiny Decisions app to come up with 2 new shades to work on. So let's see. Oh, sorry. Inglot Red. Oh my god. That's a matte red eyeshadow from Inglot. I'm gonna show you soon, but let's do the next one. Oh my gosh. Red eyeshadow. Okay. Oh, perfect. Perfect. The Chorus eyeshadow, which is a it's a cream eyeshadow, and I was really hoping to bring one of my cream eyeshadows into the project, because I didn't want to forget about them. Those are the eyeshadows that tend to go bad the quickest, so really happy about that. I'm gonna go and grab them right away. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I had totally forgotten that I had decluttered that Chorus one. I really want to repurchase that one, but I just have to wait until I've used some more of my eyeshadows. So let's do another roll on this one. Sorry guys. Cocoa Bear from MakeupGeek. Yeah, let me go and get that one instead. Hold on. I'm not sure, but I think this is the Cocoa Bear one. Is probably my oldest eyeshadow in my collection. This is what that Cocoa Bear shade looks like. Am I able to show you at all? There you go. I'm working with the lighting today. It's always a struggle with the daylight, but yeah, I've got a little dip in it in the introduction of this eyeshadow. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows of all time. It's just perfect. It has that perfect amount of warmth to the brown. It's like a reddish brown. It might work well with the matte red eyeshadow that I had also rolled in. But yeah, I'm really excited that this is one of the shades I'm going to focus on. Still a little bit bummed that I realized that I had decluttered the Chorus one, but I knew that it was too old. Still want to work on some of my cream eyeshadows, so I hope that will happen sooner than later. But yeah, that's my Cocoa Bear. Do I want to try to hit pan on this? Yes, I want to try to hit pan on this one. I really do. Let's try to do that. Now with the red eyeshadow, there is, I'm trying to put it into the sun so you can see it a little bit better, but there's pretty much, I mean, I've used this eyeshadow maybe like 3 times or something like that. So not a whole lot. I did buy it for a reason. It's not like, I mean, I saw I saw makeup looks being done with red eyeshadows and I thought it looked stunning. not so much on myself, but I'm gonna see if it's actually worth keeping this into my collection. I'm like, well, I don't have a red one in my collection, I have to keep it. Well, we'll see about that. I'm definitely not gonna try to hit pan on this one. No way. I think 30 uses is way too much as well. The whole point of this is for me to figure out, is it a shade that I enjoy using and that is worth keeping in my collection? Or is it a shade that I'm trying to force myself to use? I think my usage goal on this is going to be 10 uses. I think that's plenty. This is the number 296, by the way. So yeah, let's try that. If you have any suggestions to makeup looks I can do with this, I mean, I could try to use this as a blush, I guess, but I think it's just too red. I don't know, maybe I could mix it with something. But if you have eyeshadow looks, ideas, let me know. But this is where we're starting. So let me just swatch all of these and see how they work together. Let's see. All right, this is what it looks like. Don't have to worry about the pigmentation of that red one, that's for sure. I think it's interesting. I'm sure I can make some interesting looks with these. They definitely, some of these shades do take me, especially the red one, takes me out of the comfort zone quite a bit. So it's going to be really interesting. Yeah, for sure. But still very, very excited to work on these shades. So like I said, I'm trying to hit pan on this one. 30 the Nutty, 30 uses on the purple eyeshadow from Inglot. Trying to hit pan on the gold shade. 10 uses for the red, matte red eyeshadow from Inglot. And then for my Cocoa Bear from MakeupGeek, I want to hit pan. So we'll see how this goes. I'm really excited. But thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye!